Hey everybody, welcome on in. It's good to see you all. Hi. Hello, hello. Castle, thank you so much for being a first. I appreciate it. Bucket music. Yeah, we did start with a little bucket tonight. Across, thank you so much for clicking me. I appreciate it. Stella, thank you for being second. Across, thank you for being my very first top of the stream. And thank you also for being third. I appreciate it. The whole town inside you, you'd be surprised how much town a girl can fit in her. You know? Roar, thank you so much for being fourth. Violet, thank you for being fifth. Good to see you all. Hi. Fobby, I'm not a fobby. Hi, Violet. Hi, Stella. Hi, Castle. Hello, everybody. Hi, Auk. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my second top of the stream. I appreciate that. Katsunea. Oh my goodness. Fancy seeing you here. How are you doing? EP and Proggy and a tad tipsy. How am I? I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. Crassitator, hi. Welcome in. That's my shell. Get that back. That's mine. Hey. Hey, why would you take that from me? Stop. Yeah, how is everybody doing tonight? How's everybody be doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well. I know we started late again. God damn it, I want to start on time, y'all, and I'm so bad at it. Um, I had to take a little bit of a nap, and I would have started up, but then I was troubleshooting some PyShock stuff, and I don't know. I'm so bad at doing this thing. I I'm making it a point to stream and try to stream every day. But man, being consistent with start time, no good. Just chilling, testing when you're gonna go to Eve, doing good for now. Well, heck yeah, I'm glad that you're doing well for now. Hi, Ak, wiggle wiggle. But yeah, I'm doing really well today. Hang on a second, did I do anything? No, I'm pretty sure I just watched K. I think I watched K pretty much from when I woke up to when I started stream. So, yep. Turn it down a little there. Abigail Tattoo, welcome on in. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi. Been watching Kay and doing some exercises. Yeah, she's really engaging. I like that. Katsu, thank you very much for being my newest top of the stream. I appreciate it. Ah, good to see you up there. I love when that redeem gets a little bit of use, you know? I think tonight we're gonna be working on a little bit of coding. I have been wanting to work on this for a while. I just never felt like my brain was right in the right place, and I was kind of like a little bit bummed out because the Bioshock has been sucking. Um, Very tired for some reason. Are you tired because EP, or are you tired for some other reason? Yeah, I think we're gonna be working on that. Which here, let me go ahead and hop over to that scene. Ta-da! You can't see it because I've got it turned off. There we go. Both you think? Oh, I see. It's kind of a double whammy situation. Here, let me get the music started up as well. I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so this needs to go down to like here-ish. Oh wait, hang on a sec. Wait for it to pick up and see just a little bit. Yeah, we're doing some coding tonight. Yeah, that's maybe a touch loud still. How's that? That's probably pretty decent. That's quite a bit lower. Here, let me do it one more touch. There we go. And then on my side, I need to turn it down as well because my poor little ears are so sensitive. Andorra, go to try. Yeah, it's a good one. I know nothing about this person. I just know that um it showed up in my recommendations, and it's called Euphoria, which is great. I'm like, cool. That's me. I have Euphoria. Thank you. Here we go. Go in here and edit. Yes, a streamer, a bot. We're working on doing a PyShock module for this thing. We've been like, God, y'all, it's taken so much code. Oh my God, there's so much code involved in this shit. I didn't think it was going to be this big. Well, no, I kind of thought it was going to be pretty big, but it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Um, so that's great. Hey, Ginger Cat, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Let me figure out what the fuck I was doing. Um, right. You're good? Good to hear. Good to hear. Thank you so much for being my newest top of the stream. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, we're doing the parsing of the file, adding the settings, adding the redeems, parse the settings, create redeems, apply settings. Okay, apply settings, create redeems, module settings. Okay, so this is a static class, redeem info, parse redeem, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, here we go. So what we probably need to work on now is setting the settings to global variables and then enabling and disabling and also creating the redeems. Yeah. I pass out soon, but I hope stream goes well. Yeah, I totally expect you to pass out soon, so there is no problem with that at all. Aqua, hi, welcome in. How you doing? Stretch and hydrate. All right, here's the hydrate. Here's the stretch. And my positivity for the day is that I'm proud of myself for starting upstream, even though it's really late and I could have just not. And I'm glad that we're getting to work on some code. Because it has been a while, and I definitely wanted to get back to it. Crickety, what? You welcome? Here you go. Nice snuggy buggy. Oh, puppy cat. Yeah, hey, baby. Okay, let me. Oh my goodness. Every time you shake your head, you are so violent with it. Pull up some StreamerBot documentation. Oh, oh, big yawn. Oh my god. Come on, computer, you can do this. It is literally just a browser page. You've got this. There we go. Snuggle so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. Aqua, thank you so much for being here. Proud of me for going live. Well, thank you, Katsu. You know how it can be difficult. You it's so late in the evening, you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? But then, just starting up stream helps with so many things. So just gonna maul this cat's head real quick because she wants FaceTime. Yeah, you want the ears too? The neck? How about under the chin? Do you like under the chin right now? Here, one under the chin. Here you go. Patterpicked? What is that? Patterpixed? What? Aw? Okay, there you go. You good and scratched? Yeah. Okie dokie. So we want to create a redeem. Create a redeem. It's gonna take me a while to figure out, to remember what my structures looked like. Okay, so it's gonna be update reward. I think enable, disable. Okay, what does update reward do again? Name, title, prompt, cost, background color. Okay, and then we're gonna need to enable. We will need to get rewards. No. Get group enable, group disable, and then group. Okay, I think that's what we need for now. Push reward and reward list. Can I not get rewards based on? No. There's got to be a way to do this, right? We should be able to get like a list of rewards in the group. Why would you not be able to do that? Yeah, let me scroll up here. One sec. Okay, before you drop dead, night. Yeah, thank you for being here, Katsu. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Best of luck to stream. Well, I appreciate it. While you were chatting cat stream and you came up with an idea for a script, which is like Chatterino pings, but for zippy zappies. Uh-huh. Go on. Someone says aqua, it sends a shock. Yeah, that's totally doable. I could do that in God, I could do that super easy here. Said something that makes you think of that, yeah. So you wrote it and it was a bad idea. Well, now it exists. Yeah. Why is it a bad idea? Um, thought that's what you originally meant? Yeah. Oh yeah, hey Alina, welcome on in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Well, Aqua, do you stream? I'm so sorry. I've never checked. Night Katsu. Get yourself some sleep. Head hurty? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. And Katsunea, thank you very much for being my newest top of the stream on your way out to bed. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And thank you so much for being here as well. I appreciate it. You do not? Okay, okay. So this is just like when someone says aqua in our chat, right? Like right now, if someone went, if someone went like that, right? It would like ping. Posture check? Yeah, let me go ahead and sit up here. You said your head hurt, Angelina? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you do feel better. Okay. My positivity. Lucky you're in bed, but yes, in theory. Gotcha, gotcha. Hawk, thank you for being my newest top of the stream. Thank you. Um, my positivity today is that, oh boy. Oh, it's a tough one. Just ibuprofen, help you feel better soon. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. Um, Goodness, what is a good one? What is a good positivity today? How do I feel about myself? I'm feeling good about my hair, right? Let's give myself a little compliment, right? Um, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about my hair. It's, long. I've been growing it out. Probably need to get it like trimmed a little bit, but you know. Not right now. Oh, I can just absolutely imagine what that's like. I don't know if I should imagine that, but I can. Oh, I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Giving someone a little bit of encouragement. Um, Action exist, groups. Not gonna be global. System timers. No. That's users and group. No, not slobs. It's so strange to me that there's not a thing that does that. We can do it with get rewards. It'll just be annoying. It's gonna return a list of Twitch rewards, which it's this song. You remember hearing it all the time in a Tony Hawk game on the DS? Oh, I don't know. With all the share codes you've handed out in the last week, you'll have to pause them, you think? Yeah, it's good to make them temporary, you know? How many Aqua, Aqua, how many have you handed out in the last week? How many has it been? C++, C sharp classes. Which reward? There we go. The codes are not permanent. You can give somebody codes that can last permanently. You can give people codes that like will automatically expire. You can actually give codes that expire after like a single use, even like one shock. So there's customization to it. Hmm. You're just handing them out to everybody? This will give us group. Okay. No. Single use sounds cool. Yeah, it's interesting. Like one of the things that I thought about doing for this was doing a single use link, like having a bunch of single use links that had been created, and then have the bot just be like whispering them to people, right? You like do a little redeem and then it sends you a link to it or whatever. But can you get one since we're like that? Three codes handed out, Phoebe. Only three. Could make that four today. I haven't handed out any. Um, Mostly because it doesn't work right. If I had a USB cable, I probably would give someone code tonight. That'd be fun, right? Create redeems. Okay. Okay, so let's I gotta go check something real quick here. You can go into codes and pause them, so that's your plan if you want monogamous shock. Monogamous shocking. I like that. Did I just crash StreamerBot? I did. I just crashed StreamerBot. That's embarrassing. Sorry if you're waffling. I don't think you're waffling at all. I mean, it's like it's your thing. You do whatever you want to do with it, right? I think that's totally awesome. I'm mainly giving you a little bit of a hard time with it because I know it makes you squirm a little bit. You suddenly got very embarrassed. Yeah, I know. It's cute. Let's see. Just getting this launched again. I did not. It's the first time I've actually had this crash. Um, Perfect. Yeah. It's weird that it crashed like that. Please do launch again. That would be nice. No sound, just here to keep your streak. Sounds good, Jabby Jab. Yeah, Jeb's been around for a while. Jeb's got one of the longest streaks. Not the longest, but 15 snails. Heck yeah, that's right. Picking up Marsh? Oh yeah, heck yeah. Tell you if you're ever not okay, but okay. Two things. Two things, all right. I will tell you if you're ever not okay being here, sure. I will tell you that. But also, That's not gonna happen. So you're totally fine. I will tell you, but I also will assure you you don't have to worry about it. I'm good about communicating that sort of stuff. So hey Nighthawk, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I'm just getting the bot started back up because it kind of pooed itself. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, let's make another group. Um, we're yeah, absolutely. This is gonna be in the group PyShock module. Get points. Create. Title must be unique. Don't you believe in case sensitivity? What am I coding? I'm coding a thing that allows people to send shocks to a PyShock. Delete from Twitch. There we go. Save that. Group. Rename. All right, let me copy that. There you go. To shock who? Whoever has it running on their streamer bot? You said shock and you immediately thought of Ash and yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. I'm very familiar with Ash's shock collar. Yeah. Here we go. Ash played Nine Souls a while back with a shock collar. Did you know that? Let's get this launched again. Gonna die. That you did? I coded that mod. So yeah. I'm the one that made that mod in the first place. MK, welcome on in. I thought MEK was a really cute name, and I thought your character was quite cute. Good morning. Oh, interesting. Yeah. And so now I'm doing a similar one for StreamerBot. Okay. Why are you embarrassed? Yeah, no worries. I did like how she was wearing a collar. Um, okay. So first thing we need to do is we need to get the redeems. Come on now. Not a collar. It goes around the neck. It looked like it was made of leather. I think that's a collar. We'll call it a collar. Oh my god, this computer's already struggling. Okay, there we go. And stretch and hydrate, yes. Here's your hydrate, or here's the stretch first. And the hydrate. Here we go, sitting up. Okay. Um, you had your first interesting overlap today. I was doing some RSRS boss with Zaps because, well, Era snuck on, did 6 shocks through and got you good. Oh, goodness. Yeah, hmm. I don't think I'd let people have unconditional access to my shocks, that's for sure. Not without talking to me first about it. If it was someone that I had like discussed that with, I'd be like, yeah, cool, okay. Um, well, that's just like a me thing, probably. Okay, oopsie. You thought it was hilarious? Yeah. You should if you make it redeem cost like 5,000 or something. Oh, it's more advanced than just a redeem worth 5,000, trust me. This is like a whole system. Thank you so much for being my newest top of the stream, Nighthawk. Heck yeah. Hmm. tr.group. Is that what it is? And then it'll be shock redeems. I haven't tested a single bit of this code. God. That was the enhanced, yeah. Well, anyway, good night. Have a good night, Aqua. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Um, I'll send you a message. No, I did send you a message, right? I sent you a message. Yeah. I'll send you a reply, maybe after stream? Yeah. That way we can figure things out. Okay, so that's gonna get all of the ones we need. Ooh, okay. Me. Why am I talking like Beaker? Me do me? Yeah, I appreciate it. I do wanna I wanna do it. I wanna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. Not a waste time. On mobile, but pretend I at everyone individually, please. Totally understand. Hey, MIT Battery, welcome on in. How you doing? Calp? Calp? Here, let me get you a shout out. Hi, hi. What were you up to? What were you streaming? How did your stream go? I am Phoebe. We're tonight doing a little bit of coding. We're working on some StreamerBot code, getting it set up so that we can do shockies. Just do some shockies through StreamerBot. You're just hanging out, playing some Fire because your sleep schedule is obliterated. I totally understand that. Yesterday, I started my stream so late. Like, I started it about the time I should have been ending it. And of course, my sleep has been completely bad accordingly. But I hope it went well. Did you get any good wins? Let me think here. So we should have. Yes, okay. At max of. And then shock redeems. Does that work? Wait, you don't have a definition for math.max? um, no, but you're farming for a few cards you haven't gotten from an event. You're like one win away and a handful of cards to have everything done. Oh, heck yeah. And a relic. That is really, really good. Hey, Crossfell Pays, welcome in. How you doing? That's really good. I know what it's like to kind of chase 100%. I did that in Monster Train too, so it's nice to have some goals like that. Okay. No, I was like math.max does have. Thank you for giving me my shell back. I appreciate it, Crossfell Pays. Thank you. Head feeling better now? I'm so glad to hear that, Alina. I'm glad that you're doing better. Cricky, careful. Careful. Don't bonk the computer. Usually you full clear something before you finally set it down. Yeah, I totally get that. Having a bad day. Hope you're doing really well. I am doing really well, and I hope that your day can turn around a little bit. Let's see. You know what? Let's do this differently because I want to have some logging in here. Is greater than. No. So if it's equal to that, then what we want to do is cph.log here. And then cph dot send message. True, true. There we go. Think you're gonna head to bed? Got some stuff going on tonight you gotta be rested for? All right. Best of luck on that, Stella. I hope that whatever it is go well. Hope that you get plenty of good rest as well. Night night. You named your Baja Stella? Oh, that's very cute. That's awesome. What are you doing? Oh, a little goober cat. Okay, else. Okay, so that should be fine. That will handle our situation where somebody's configured it with too many redeems. Hmm. And then we can do... I is then num of beams. Seriously, you're already asking me if I have died, YouTube? I have not yet died, thank you. Okay, so we iterate through the number of redeems, and for those, let's see. Actually, I think we want to go through redeems.count. No. Okay, if we have fewer redeems configured than they're trying to set, then we set it to shockredeems.count. Otherwise, oops. Otherwise, we set it to redeems.count. Okay, let me think here. So if they are trying to do more redeems than they... No, this is wrong. Okay, hang on a second. Let me think here. Okay, so if the number they're trying to configure is that, then we set it to shockredeems.count. Otherwise, the number of redeems is redeems.count. Okay. Then shockredeems.count is our total. So for each of these, if I is less than if it's less than redeems.count, then we are going to configure the redeem. Else. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing, computer? Okay, there it goes. Yeah, this seems right. Oh. No, that works. That works. That works. That works. Okay. This would be cph.update reward. .I. And that is a Twitch reward. So no, it's just ID. Okay. And then the string will be equal to name. Prompt cost will be channel point cost. And then background color? Hang on a second. What about the cooldown? Let's see here. What up with the redeem called only Gravy can redeem it? It's a redeem that only Gravy can redeem. That's all it is. If you're not Gravy, it doesn't work. If you are Gravy, it does. Date reward prompt title. Why does this thing not have... It's actually annoying that it doesn't do that. Very helpful. I mean, that's That's what it does. If you're not gravy, it just gives you your points back. Background color. Oh, geez. Okay, we'll do that for now. Update reward cooldown. Long. So this will be. This thing doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me if it's in milliseconds or what. It's so annoying when they do that. Nope. Redeem cooldown. There we go. The mountain goats? Yeah, I've got a couple of them on here. Hawk, thank you for being my newest top of the stream. Appreciate it. Nighthawk, thank you for being back on top again. I appreciate it. Thank you for being my newest top of the stream. Welcome on in, Remy. How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry, y'all. I am alt tabbed over checking some of the documentation on this every now and again. So here we go. Let's update that. Update that. Else. Oh, and then it would be enable old. You not buy this tobacconist is scratch. Hey, Vetalina, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. There we go, and then I hit there. So that is the cooldown. That, and then yeah. How are you doing today, Vetalina? Hope you're doing well. You don't get ads for anyone but Ash. Why? It has to do with whether Twitch has ads for that category or not, right? Not everybody wants to advertise to software and coding. There's a whole bunch of different things that involve with it, so like I don't really have a good answer for you on that. We'll call this Module. You could be watching a collab with Ash and Lyris. You won't get ads for Lyris. You will first. Sorry, I don't have an answer. You will have to file a question with Twitch. So this is gonna be. Oh wait, this is just nasty. Why am I doing it this way? Redeem does not count. It's a redeem info. You are? Very passionate about the thought. I mean, yeah. Go. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, I'm like losing the thread here. Give me 1 second. Current redeem name, channel point cost, color. Okay. Yes, this seems fine. And that's enabled. Okay, good. Let's apply settings. Disable. Okay, perfect. Now the title here should be oh no, hang on a second. How did I set this up? Oh boy. Okay. Um, where's my documentation? Yeah, let's see here. Because I think I already decided what the format was going to be. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do this, and then it is... And shocks at intensity for seconds, warning mode.
It's quite simple. You just have to know the proper way to
Hey,
milk.
you flying chainsaws, welcome in. How you doing? Shock point cost, number of shocks. What's intensity? And then it's warn. Warning mode. Shock duration, shock intensity. Okay. One second. Super happy to see me. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Never discuss infinity with a mathematician. They can go on about it forever. Good morning, Galen. How you doing? Good to see you as well. Oh, flying chainsaws. Thank you for being my newest top of the stream. I appreciate that. Inaccessible due to its protection level. No. Fuck you. What do you mean it's inaccessible due to protection level? What are we set to? It's set to public. Um. Okay. There we go. What do you mean the name warning mode? Lucky you don't got the points to take your spot back. Hmm. I don't know if that's luck or not. Got some good tunes here today. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's just a collection of a bunch of songs that made my brain happy at some point. Prime, current redeem, channel point cost. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this will be shock redeems. What is this? What is this 0? Cost. Where is our Twitch reward? Background color. This one we can just set to background color as well. Weird how that is the... Okay. And then disable the reward, enable the reward. Okay. This looks correct. So for the number of redeems we have, if it's less than redeems count, if it's less than number of redeems. If it's less than the number of redeems that we have, go through and configure it with the correct information. If it is more than the number of redeems, set them to default. Perfect. Okay, this does seem to be correct. All right, redeem. You got quite the moody PlayStation playlist. Oh, playlist. Oh, like I said, it's just a bunch of, it's just a bunch of songs that have made me like, yay. Set the cooldown to what is additive, right? Oh, in God's green earth, predictive text. Oh yeah, I don't know. Quite the moody PlayStation you have there. If we are configuring record. There we go. Filter out. Okay, that seems correct. Um, it are logging in here. There we go. This feels like it came from Deltarune or Undertale. Castlevania. Okay, there we go. And then this will be... There we go. Is it good? You know it's me. You always ask. You ask me every time, and the answer is always the same. Just like the reaction you get from teasing me. It's been a while since you really truly teased me, hasn't it? Um, thanks so much for being my newest top of the stream. I appreciate it. If you did it all the time, it would be boring. Maybe. There we go. Compile. Looking good. There we go. Music. Yeah. Unless you want that kind of attention all the time. I don't know. You know, I've been a lot more dominant lately. Just saying. You cannot meow at me. I fed you right before stream, and I fed you 2 hours before that because you didn't eat that well. You cannot lie to these people. You're very good, yeah. Hi, kitty cat. Hi. You are a little fucker. Yes, you are. You're very soft, though. So I forgive you. What's up, baby? Yeah, you want a little FaceTime? Hi, buddy boy. The Call of the Hungry Grazer. I literally fed him extra before stream because he didn't eat enough when he was supposed to eat earlier. I think he just wants to snuggle. Is that right, baby? I think he just wants to snuggle. No, the cats are not starving. They're eating plenty. They eat 4 times a day, y'all. Okay, let me think here. Is this everything I need to do for creating the redeems? I go through each of the redeems, set things for each of them. Ow. Oh my god, that hurt. Everyone's a passionate and soft fucker, yeah. Oh my goodness. Describe themselves. I mean, I don't know, Roar. Are you a soft fucker? Are you passionate about fucking? And you're getting the need of a nice fiction to read. What kind of fiction are you looking for? Not that I could probably make a recommendation because I haven't read books in a while, but he wants to make murder biscuits. That's just it. He wants to make murder biscuits. My life is over. You do know food books, yeah? You're soft, you're definitely a fucker, and you are passionate about things, including fucking. Yeah, and anode heart. Oh my goodness. Good characters, dialogue, not grim because that makes you depressed. What if it was like super grim? What if it was like super duper grim? So just like so sad and depressing that it makes you happy again. Is that a thing? God, cat, it actually hurts. Holy shit. Sloppy toppy and anode heart. The two things in your heart. Yep. Worm makes you super depressed. You drop the book. Oh yeah, Worm is fucking depressing. It's a good read. It drags on a little bit long in places, but like I enjoyed it, but my god, it's yeah, I get it. I get it. Um I read that whole fucking thing in like a week and a half. Um yeah. Um um Playing Anode Heart from the lap of a good friend in a week and a half. That is wellness check worthy. You'd finally headed in the corner. Yeah. So when I read, it's pretty consuming. Um, like I get angry if I can't continue reading, and I don't eat or sleep or take care of myself like I'm supposed to. Um, so yeah, it's not good. Takes all of your will not to mess up your sleep and involved in a book. Yep. Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, um, for those of you who don't know, Worm is like 27 books long or something crazy. It's like stupidly long. Yeah, we cut all of this. Yeah, it's a super long running web novel. And I read the whole thing in like it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. It was very obsessive. I was reading for God, like it was like 16 hours a day or something stupid. Rock redeems. 117. 117? What do you mean 117? Ah, right. Get shock redeems. Feel so bad with headache and so on. Oh yeah, I just I get so hyper focused in on it that I just don't feel my body anymore. So is that it? Just get shock redeems? Let me slam this here and apply settings there. There we go. Compile. Book comic, which is really good. You read it not long ago and done in the style of old kids' book illustrations, but in the form of gruesome murders beneath the trees where nobody sees. Interesting. You off to bed? Well, thank you for being here, Ginger Cat. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Hope you get some great sleep, okay? Okay, so this is module settings. You're not adverse to character experiencing trauma. That's good progression medium, but the focus being on it is too much for you. Yeah. It's it's a very dark outlook. I don't know. I like I said, I enjoyed it. There were definitely parts where I was like, ah, you didn't really need this at all. But hey, T Girl Kissed, how you doing? It's good to see you. Good morning. Enable reward. Um, Here, let me copy this stuff. It's a good morning indeed. I'm glad. That's good to hear. Oops. There we go. Set global variable. Object value persisted true. We're gonna need a lot of these. Guitar mask, yeah, Okay, I'm gonna save this real quick. I say okay, please don't crash the program again. Can I ask that of you? What a name? It used to be T-Girl Come, right? but Twitch didn't really like that. Yeah? What? Let's make a little snippy snip of this here. You like the new and old name? Oh, come on now, computer. There we go. Okay, we get back into the code. Just renamed a cup of water. Hey, what are you implying? Okay, so this will be okay, something like that. God, okay, annoying, but it's fine. Module enabled, module enabled, shock interval, allowed users. Come on, computer. Hello? Okay. Are we working? There we go. Nope. Allowed user types. There we go. Number of enabled redeems. Ooh, do I care about number of enabled redeems? I don't know that I do. Bits to point ratio, subscription enabled, subscription points ratio, channel points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Crassitator, that's my shell. Get that back. I need that. Why would you do that to me? I probably do need number of enabled redeems. Hmm? Right. Hey, Rain, welcome in. How you doing? And good morning. How are you? Go. I guess that means that... No, I'm not want to change that. That's fine. Inaccessible due to protection level. Yeah. You're good. I'm glad to hear that. I am doing well as well. Private? No. Internal. Here we go. Just doing a little bit of coding this morning. I've been meaning to get to work on doing this again. So it's been a little bit. Hi, welcome back, Alina. Let me think here. There's also Q chalk flag. Yeah, that doesn't matter currently. So this is going to be module settings dot module enabled. I just tried to tab complete. I forgot we don't have that in this. Okay, so if the module settings are enabled, then we don't need to do anything on the redeems. We don't have to enable them. They're fine. Disable point redeem. No, wait. Enable point redeem. Wait. Enable that. Users enabled redeems. Enable commands. Enable actions. Redeems. Disable commands, actions, redeems. Is there anything else we need to do? No, it seems right. So this will be if disable the redeem. Okay, so this is going to be, it's a lot, right? Enable the actions is going to be, oh, hang on. Oh, you cannot be serious, right? There has to be a way to like enable actions by group, right? Right? Okay, there's the Twitch reward group disable. That's that is fine. The group name is, we got this copy down here. iShock redeems. I almost feel like I need a third monitor. And we also want to disable so do that. Okay, we definitely can disable actions by group, right? Hey Menti, welcome on in. How you doing? You just fought yourself playing Warframe? Like you fought somebody that has the same kind of Warframe, or you like literally fought yourself? Like some kind of Shadow Link situation? No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Minty. Heck yeah. Valkyr fight Valkyr. Okay, okay. I was like, if they somehow manage to make you fight, like, yourself, like, actually, that'd be, like, really crazy. Okay. Ooh, I have to think about how I want to do this. I have to think about how I want to do this. Because they're supposed to be able to, like, just... Yeah, this is, So I think if the module's disabled, it should just disable everything. All right, okay. We will create another helper method. Get shock actions. Get shock commands. List of command data, okay. And for actions, list of action data. Okay. This is command data. It's so weird they don't have this already. All shock actions. This will be Get actions, get commands. Okay. Shock commands. Hmm, 2 whole days? It's getting close? A pie shock? Yeah, just working a little bit of coding for it. Setting up a StreamerBot that should allow it to send shocks. It's a little more complex than that, but action data. Yes, okay, so it's dot group. This one's also group. Gonna get zapped? Maybe. It's kind of the idea. But it should be more than just me, right? The whole world should get zapped. Command data, get shock commands, command data, all commands, get commands, command data, shock commands, command data, all commands, add in the group, shock command, or shock command, okay. Action data, actions, action data, all actions. Get actions, action data, shock actions. Um, action data in all actions. Shock actions. CD. All commands, shock commands, all commands, CD. Okay. Need to get the groups. Oh my goodness. Put this over here. I might want to change this up, to be honest. Let's see what this looks like here. No, that seems fine. There we go. Let's hop back to the code. Any moment now. I cannot believe how much code went into this. It always feels like you have the simple idea and then it just goes out of scope. Enable reward. What do you mean string ID? What? Can I not do this by name? Oh my god. Yeah, you're allowed to enable actions by name, but not by... Okay, hang on, that's so weird. Man, why do they do it that way? Why do they allow you to enable actions by ID or name, but you can't enable commands by ID or name, or rewards by ID or name? That's such a weird choice. Maybe I should like put in a request. Maybe I should just be like, yeah, we need more of this. Oh man, my knees are killing me. I cannot wait until the new chair comes in. I've got a new chair coming in this week. Hopefully it helps with my knees. Hopefully it helps with my back. Um, okay, so for the actions, Google, I'm still listening. I have not expired in the chair. Okay, just taking a look here and thinking about how we want to do this. I may need to like think about this some more. Oh my goodness. Parameter, reward ID. Yeah. It's fine. Might need to think about this a little bit. So the module's enabled. What if I broke these down into multiple groups? Let me think here. The commands would always be enabled. The triggers would always be enabled. Main process might not be. Main process Q shock might not be. Okay, and then here, these would already be enabled. It would be whether or not shock points would be enabled. There's a part of me that just wants to like grab this and be like, just copy the reward ID, but I don't know that the reward ID is consistent when it exported, so we probably shouldn't do it the lazy way. Probably shouldn't do it the lazy way. My dear, you mean so well. I am not a vessel for your good intents. I will only bring you pretty things. I will only bring you nigh of everything if you're fine with that. Mine like that. Yeah, all of these would be enabled. So all commands will be enabled. Let me make a note of this here. Oh my dear, I know that this won't last. Desperation will erase the fact I'm keeping all of the answers in my cigarette box. Um, get points enabled based on Kitty. Conditional. Conditional? Question mark? Maybe they should just be off by default. I think those might need to be off. And then our actions. Auto message, that's going to depend on whether started. Commands enabled. Donations conditional. Hotkey enabled. Kitty, you have eaten. It is not time. You need to wait. You ate 2 hours ago and you ate 2 hours before that. You can't just cry whenever you want food. Hey, Sylvan, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, kitty. Here. Let me toss this over there for you. Here we go. Oh, cricket. Okay, commands enabled. Checks? I don't know. Are they enabled? Hmm. Okay, so I guess we could iterate through and then enable those based on You climbed trees and stuff yesterday. Now the cramps are kicking in. Oh no. You need to go outside more. Yeah, it's one of those things. The more you do it, the easier it'll be. If you only do it very rarely, then yeah, gonna fuck you up. Climbing is one of the exercises you actually enjoy. Have you ever gone climbing in like a climbing gym before? You don't know of any nearby? It might be, you might be able to find some. I don't know how common it'll be over there. I know that there is a pretty good sized team from India that competes in like, they try for like Olympic qualifications and stuff. So like, I know it's definitely something that does happen. I don't know how internet like nationally popular it is. Uh, depending on depending on where you're going for college, could be worth checking if it's something that you enjoy. It's not going to be it's not going to be this way for every college, right? But I think my college had a climbing gym. I could be wrong about that. No, no, no. My college did not have a climbing gym. We had one in the city nearby that they used. That's what it was. Is in the city? Yeah, there's a decent chance that there is a gym. It's just a matter of like, is it too expensive? Is it too far away? That kind of stuff, right? Um, but actually like going in and getting to do like actual bouldering problems or like um like top rope or something like that. This one, the change song, it's a good one. I heard this one in a fast food restaurant that's now closed. And I was like, I don't know what song that was. It's got a nice like beat and mel melody to it. And I went home and I Googled change, and this song came up because that was the only lyrics that I heard. Like that part there. Change. Do I hear more now? Oh yeah, of course. I was in a restaurant and ordering food, and like there's a lot of noise. So like if it's not loud, you don't hear very much. All I really heard was the melody. Usually what happens when I hear a song that I think I might like, I try to make a note of it and then I'll have to listen to it for like 8 hours consecutively to find out if I like it or not. Kidding. 8 weeks interspersed? What's that mean? Along with your other songs? Oh, 8 weeks interspersed. I see what you mean. You have to listen to it with the other songs. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely songs that I like and listen to a whole bunch. And then after I listen to them a bunch, I'll be like, actually, I don't think I really like this song. It's just not doing it for me. I'll get rid of it. There's a couple songs on this list that I need to get rid of. Later, if you don't, you just kick it out. Yeah. You outgrow songs sometimes? Yeah, exactly. The ones that are in the car, I tend to not outgrow. They're like the evergreen songs. Hmm. I don't actually need to disable the commands. I could just disable the actions, right? The commands don't need to be disabled. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so if I don't need to disable the commands, that simplifies things a little bit. Why are you biting at me? He's biting at me. If I can just do the actions, then okay. Yeah, I think we can simplify this a little bit, right? We do. Don't do the commands. We can do the actions. We can do the actions by name. In which case, let's take a snippy snippy. And then here, PyShock module get points. PyShock module shock redeems. We don't have to do anything with commands. Yeah, okay. So the commands should just always be enabled. Should they? No, let's make sure we're doing it thoroughly. Let's just disable them if it's disabled, right? But if they're enabled, they're always enabled. Yeah, yeah. I might be reaching the point where I either need to end stream or do something else, because I do think my brain is floundering a little bit on the work that we're doing here. Brain shutting off? Just tired. You know, it kind of starts to like flag a little bit. Shock redeems, commands, here we go. iShock module actions. I may not need this. Let's comment it out for now. No. We do want this. We'll just use it for disabling things. Right? I hate waffling on how I want to do things. That's the problem, right? Like, I know what I want to do if I could just, well, no. I could sit down and code, and I could code the thing that I want to do if I knew how I wanted to do it. Man. What if it's not enabled in the settings? What if the settings doesn't check if it's enabled or not? Does that make sense for us to do? It just starts disabled? Maybe that's, yeah. Good song? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Reach command data and shock commands. Disable command cd dot id question mark. Oh, come on. It's a GUID ID? What? What do you mean GUID? What? What is this? Is this like a thing that exists? Tia, welcome in. Hey, thank you for giving me my shell back. I appreciate it. Good morning. I assume you're just waking up. A new GUID. What? How does it do this? Universally unique identifiers describe. Okay. Not equal that. Okay. Methods. GUID structure. String representation of the equivalent GUI. Well, I don't. Value of the instrument. Huh. Okay, the name is fine. Command data gives me back a GUID. What does this take? It takes a string, though. One 128-bit and 16 bytes used all across computers. Okay. Well then, in that case, save and compile. If I right-click here, the computer should eventually do something. Thank you, please. Copy action ID. Hey, Vitalina, welcome in. Newborn Kira, good to see you. Waiting on the computer as usual? Yeah, it's pretty much not good. Uh, what? Oh, God. All bits are set. Versus a string into a value. Versus string representation of a GUI to the equivalent GUI structure. Okay. A string? String representation of the value of this instance in registry format? Hmm. Parse a string to the equivalent GUI. Okay. Ways to parse a string into a value. Nope. I think we just used toString. Okay, okay, we'll see. Pretty much not good. App description. Yeah, Like it just freezes up all the time. just changing screens and stuff. It's like, how dare you pull up Discord for something? Fuck you. It's still trying to pull up on my end too. And now the music stops. So we gotta alt tab to something else. I'm surprised it doesn't crash. There's probably like a decent amount of delay, to be honest. Okay, YouTube. We can do this, right? Oh boy, no, it actually wasn't stopped. It just took it that long to load the next song. Holy cow. It should not be this hard to just code. Okay, where was it? Command data here. Okay, so it is ID. It returns a GUI. GUID. Dot to string. Fuck, StreamerBot just crashed. All right, let's try launching this again. Second time that's happened tonight. I don't know why. Maybe let's see if there's some stuff I can close here. Close some of that out, see if that helps at all. Maybe close out a Discord, see if that can free up some resources. I would like to get this, I'd like to get this little bit of a method finished up. I hate writing code and then like having to stop part way in the middle of like a thing that you're actively working on. Because then you forget what you were doing and where you gotta start. Ugh, this new chair is cannot arrive quickly enough. What are you murring about, kitty boo butt? Yes, kitty? Ow, you're stepping on my hair. Ow. 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 Cricket. Free me. What? What? Yeah? You just want some booty pats? You just want some attentions? Meow? 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 Hi. Cricket just wants attention right now. Still trying to like relaunch the stupid StreamerBot. The model disappearing, intentional. It's fine. What do you mean I have a copy running from the stair? No, I don't. Launch. Meow. What's up? Meow. You are a small creature and you have fur. Yes, you have a lot of fur. You're covered in it. You are covered in fur. Absolutely furred out of your mind. Maybe the one that we should keep is probably gonna rename all this shit too. Meow. Okay, we're finally back to it here. There we go. If it's enabled, do that. But if it's disabled, it's id dot toString. List of all shock commands. Disable commands, disable points. Disable actions. Are there any actions that we don't want to disable? No, I don't think so. Shock actions equals get shock actions. And these we can disable by name. Which is so much easier. I don't know why they don't let us do this before. Ad.name, right? Yep, easy enough. Ad.name. Wow, that's so much easier than using a GUID. Log the module. Positivity. Give me a second. Actually, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just had to get up and walk around for a second. For my positivity, for my positivity, I've gotten a number of different compliments on how my stream is cozy and it helps make people feel better. And I'm glad that I can provide that to people and I can be that kind of place. And that is the kind of environment that I do want to curate. So that's good. Okay, so hey, newborn Kira. Thank you. Hmm. Maybe there's the one command that we need to keep. Ugh. To enable the module. There we go. I guess that's fine. cd.name not equal to... It's not equal to... If it's not equal to validate settings, then do this. So we do validate settings. Yeah, that seems fine. I'll just disable everything except validate settings. Not equal to... What is this one actually called? We have this one. Check validate settings. I think this seems right. Disable all commands, disable actions, expected expression 249. What? Oh, right. This disables that, disables that, disables that. Is there anything that we would not want to disable? No, we would want everything to be enabled. Okay, and then for enabling it, oh man, this is annoying. Enable reward, disable reward. I hate that we don't do that. Baffling. Just command data, shock commands. Get shock commands. each command data and shock commands. Enable the command. Okay. Okay, so that's there, and then make this enable the actions. Shock actions, iterate through each of them. And then these we actually need to do on a case-by-case basis. Enable the action, enable the redeem, disable the redeem. Disable action. There we go. Enable action, and then this action name is redeem dash channel points to shock points. Okay, so we disable those, and then in our actions, Kitty, there's no reason for you to be meowing yet. Only been 3 hours since you ate. Circa 99 was catalogs, travel blogs, showroom or two. Let's move this. Let's move this here. Enable. Hush. Bits and subs. Okay. Kitty. Kid. All right, enable bits, enable subs. I want to do them in this order because that's the way they are in the settings. Module settings dot. Wait, no, I have this up here already. Bits enabled, subscriptions enabled. That will enable the action. Lot of little pretty things. Don't buy me flowers. It pains me to watch. Donation dash. It's to shock points, and then this one is. Mm-hmm. All right. We'll do that, and then this is just like that. Put our donation to shock points down here to disable it if it's not enabled. Perfect. Maybe I've been used up by another man's hungry hands, and maybe you were right, maybe I have been ruined for all Who's right? Whoa. Commands. So enable all the commands, which we did. The all command actions also needs to be enabled. Conditional there. Shock redeems no. It's such a pain to try to get reward info. Okay, so for each of these actions, if it starts with commands, we enable it. Auto message disable. Nation's fine. Hotkey. Hotkey enable. Main process disable. Q shock disable. Let's see, auto message command donation. That's taking care of it. Elsewhere. Hotkey main process. The redeem. Guess it starts with. How does this work? Yes. Okay. So if it starts with command, then we want to enable the action. If And then we could continue, right? We don't actually need, yeah. Yeah, you like the song? 2020 certainly was a thing, huh? Been packing and cleaning the whole time, been streaming, and a bit before that. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of work. I mean, good job. If it equals... time to learn what exactly you're supposed to do about the kitchen hood. Oh, what's going on with the kitchen hood? It says you're supposed to swap the filters, but it looks good enough to stay around. Think you just gotta degrease everything. Oh, that's possible. Um, if it's not something that you used very much, then that could very well be the case. What is this connected to? There it is. Let's see if it starts with command. Okay. If it starts with auto message, gotcha. It starts with hotkey. Yes. It starts with check. So that just leaves... That one's handled elsewhere, right? Does this one and this one. Yeah, it just leaves main process. Yep. You're on the right track. Be back when you're done with this. I may be ending up pretty soon. I'm starting to like get some... My body isn't liking it. I need to like not be sitting down, I think. I think maybe it was exacerbated by like, the heat pad I was using. Not 100% sure. Get that? Also feeling that way? Yeah. Talk to you later as well. I'll probably be wrapping up as soon as I finish this method. Yeah, you take care as well. You got this, alright? You got this. I know moving sucks, but you're making great progress on it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hmm. No, no, no. This is disable action. I feel like there's a better way I could have done this. I could have done like a big old if. Right? I could have just done a big if, probably. Back to you. Without you. Will be enabled when the module's started. Enable all check actions. Okay. I'm hoping that you'd stay. Okay, this is It's too warm in there? Oh. How warm is too warm? What, kitty? . 32C outside, inside's heating up. Oh. Let's see. 90. Yeah, it's pretty warm. What temperature is it gonna be today? Oh, yeah, it's gonna be about that hot today. That's what our high is gonna be, pretty much. Seeing some forecast up to 37C next week. I can believe it. Cricket, leave it alone. Mitchell Nabog, currently earnable. Um, ever watch the show Dark by chance? This song reminds me of the intro song. No, I have not seen the show Dark. Actually, there's a pretty good chance that I have not seen any show that anyone ever asked me about. I don't really watch shows. This was a song from, oh my gosh, Laika, Aged in Blood. It's a game about driving around and killing people with your motorcycle because they took your kid or something? No, because you're angry. You're a dog. 207 and 243. Okay, this is this right? This is probably right. The words are not right, but this seems correct. Great redeems, get shock redeems. Oop, oopsie. Let's apply the settings. Okay, we got like a shit ton of logging that I want to do in this, but honestly, that can wait. Yeah, that can probably wait. Oh my gosh, there's so much code here. Hmm. I think I am gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I know it's a little bit earlier than we normally do. Oops, wrong button. I know it's a little bit earlier than we normally call the stream, but that being said, I should probably be getting to bed earlier than I have been. And I don't think that I could keep coding, to be honest. And there's probably not enough time to like swap to something else. I should listen to my body and call it here. So we'll find somebody to raid out into. Yeah, good night, Grassitator. That off also. Go. See about getting logged into Twitch. Also, these cats are gonna immediately be like, feed me, feed me. Okie dokie. Ugh, I cannot wait until this chair comes in. Oh my goodness, y'all. He suggested proper backrest. Yeah, replacing this chair that's like 16 years old or something insane. New chair, yeah, it's gonna be good. It was recommended by a friend of mine. You know what? Um, we were doing shocky things. Let's read into a Shenna tonight. Let's read into a Shenna tonight. I just want to go somewhere and chill for a little bit. Okie dokie. We have a little raid message that we can use. If you are a follower, you can use the hearts. If you are a subscriber, you can use the little me's. Let me go ahead and just kick off the raid now. Yeah, my back is killing me again. Oh, its back is killing me. Okay. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all make a world of a difference to me. You really do. It's always lovely getting to hang out with y'all. It's nice to be able to have like a little chill night like this where we just kind of sit around a vibe. I know I don't do like music very often. Um, so it's kind of nice to just get to do that with everybody. And then, yeah, I think I'm making good progress on the code. Probably 80% of the way there, ish. Maybe more. I don't know. We need to do a lot of testing. We haven't tested like any of it, so that's going to be a big deal. Um, but we'll see. So, all right. Well, thank you all very much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Um, I love y'all a lot. It's always good to get to hang out. I will be streaming tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to be streaming. I don't think it'll be coding, although I probably will still be working on coding tomorrow. We'll see. So y'all probably find out when I find out. All right. I love you all a lot. Have a good night. See you on the other side of the raid. Bye bye.